Welcome to the episode of Ground Floor where we can agree to disagree and still be family. That's the theme song, What Up, Though, for my second album, JLE World. I'm your host with all the titles, JLE, and my guest co-host, Jerome, from Shield Ministry on YouTube. Check them out.
What's up, good people? Hope everybody good tonight. Everybody's out there traveling safely and get to their destination safe and sound. But if you riding or if you're at home, tune in. We got a good one tonight.
Yeah, I mean, today was a cool day. We had our work picnic. I blessed the mic. Let them know I can do a little something in these streets. Now my voice is more better like that. Yeah, they ain't ready for it now.
Hey, so you had to sing for them tonight?
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna do it, but since I've been on this journey of just being thrown in the water by the Lord, I just heard a voice like, "You a musician, idiot? What you not gonna get in front of people and do something? Don't you want to get paid to do this at some point? I mean, why? Why? You know, like this, why be it? Why? Just why? Okay.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Why bullshit? Why? I'm like, okay, let's go and do it. And my book went live for pre-order. My fourth book, JLE Daily Devotionals. Since I started back doing those in 2009, I went from posting stuff on all my platforms to doing videos. So God finally said, why don't you just put all of it in the book? So the ebook is live. You can do the pre-order. The book could be available the 29th. And I will then start working to get the paperback and the hardcover, do something a little special for the people. No, I'm here always grinding, man.
Hey, first of all, man, let's just give you your flowers. I know this is your second book.
Cool.
I'm sorry. I stand corrected, folks. But the fact that you are out here writing multiple books right now, man, that's speaking volumes. You know, you're doing your thing, man. So keep the grind mode. Make sure you go out there and go to all those different entrepreneurial events where people are doing the book signings and things like that, so you can have your stations and, you know, get your book out there on the platforms that it need to be locally and domestically online.
Yeah, I'm looking to do a book signing probably at Southfield Library. Figure out when I want to do it. Be the best time.
Okay. That's what's up right there.
Now, today's topic, how you really doing, mental health. My fellow guest co-host brought it to me because Tyrese was on the Breakfast Club and he was being real about men deal with a lot of stress and they're overlooked and they need to be checked on just like you check on the women. Now, Jerome had found a stat in terms of suicide rate. Want to read that stat, brother?
Yes. So good people, this came from the CDC, Center of Disease Control here in Atlanta. It says in 2022 that 14.21 people out of 100,000 individuals, it said that men died at a rate of 3.85 times more than women. And if you think about that, that's pretty much saying, you know, 3.85, if you're looking at it out of 3 men to 4 women, you know, that's a pretty decent percentage. That's almost like a little over, I would say 70% of suicides is going to be a man, most likely. So that's a serious stat right there.
And they're different signs. I know, is it the Pivot podcast? The former player with he got like the braids going back. It's a clip they show on social media where he talk about the dude that's always helping everybody else be uplifted. You got to check on them too, because they be going through. And I saw a video recently about where they was at a football game. And one dude to the left, you could tell, had an issue. Other dude was hype. Every game, just into it. I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking, my man on the left, wherever this video is going to take me, it's going to be the story. And it was the dude that was hype. They had his little, I guess, the towel of the team. He put over his seat because he was gone. I'm like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah,
Interesting.
When it comes to mental health, I always say mental health is wealth, because at the end of the day, if you're not mentally sound, mentally stable,
Mm-hmm.
it can shake and rattle a lot of different things, man. Um, this topic tonight made me start thinking, what's some things that can rattle men? And one thing that I thought of is a significant death in his family, whether it's a best friend, um, a loved one, co-worker, former classmate, different things like that. That's something that can shake somebody to their core. Another thing is when someone loses their job, because that was their means of, providing for themselves, for their family, for their kids.
Mm-hmm.
So you look at that, and then I would say probably the last thing that I know can affect a man tremendously, is just the everyday being. I know men and women who fight for this country. One of the most pivotal things that they come back and they deal with is PTSD, the post traumatic syndrome disorder, and the things that they seen over there, and then to have to come back and be a regular civilian, it's pretty pivotal, man. So it's one of those things where I always look at it like a customized suit. Right now, if you and I went to go get suit measurements, your coat jacket is going to be totally different from my coat jacket size. Our measurements is going to be different. So at the end of the day, when it comes to certain situations like grief, like depression, like PTSD, you have to customize it for each individual that walks into your office. And let's be real, prescription and medications is not always the answer. Yeah, you might be able to help. So you might be able to help somebody get some sleep. You might be able to get them to rest a little bit more. But I like to say, let's get to the root cause. We want to get to the bottom line of what really is going on in that individual's life. So I always say you have to do 90% of your meeting has to be listening instead of talking, because you can go to school all your life and do all of this training and all of this type of stuff. And shout out to all the licensed clinicians who are therapists out there, because we need them. But at the same time, listen to those individuals that's coming there, in particular the men, because they're telling you what's going on, and you don't want to miss what he's telling you that's happening with them during that time.
And appreciate anybody that's watching. We got the national number to call. They created, I think a year or two ago, 988, because there wasn't no 911 type number for a mental health situation. So now they had that number where mental health professionals will help you figure out what's going on with you. And when you spoke on depression, I remember dealing with that after I graduated. So I figured, okay, got my degree. I'm about to be by the Wayne State. Let's do it. And the jobs weren't jobbing. Like, I'm still here.
Hey, the jobs wasn't jobbing, man.
No, man. The stuff these people say now, I'm going to events. I'd be out to myself, and they're like, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm still here. What the hell? Just ain't life.
Hey, man.
I had to shake it off and engage what we're doing, but I'm like, after all that work, 7 years nonstop studying, and that's what we're doing, I'm still here. Really?
Hey, you just said something there. I remember when I graduated in 2001, this was before 9/11. And Michigan was already starting to feel the heat of the big three starting to fold. and started to have complications. So I was supposed to go right out of school straight to Detroit Diesel.
I remember that.
Yeah, I get a letter in the mail with the confetti and everything. Congratulations, and it wasn't even 2 weeks later. I got another letter in the mail. That's back when they would do that opposed to the emails to make it more personal and intimate. 2 weeks later, I get another one in there like, hey, sorry to tell you that we're on a hiring freeze right now, so we're gonna keep your name in the system. And I'm like, what is that gonna do for me? Like, what is that? How is that helping me right now? I need money. I just graduated. I need money right now, So going into July of 01, man, I was out there unemployed and still searching to work. And so I was interviewing and doing all those jobs. What's crazy that you said depression. I didn't even look at that at that time as depression during that 4-month stretch. But now that I look at it, it really was a stage of depression, and the only things that I can say that kept me afloat, I was going to church with you during that time. The young lady I was dating at the time, I was going to church with her a lot. I stayed in prayer. I was hanging around real friends. I got to say this: people, we're not taking, none of this stuff lightly. But if you know me as a person, I like to make a joke out of things to make people laugh. But one thing I remember is one time I went out with you and Tone, and man, y'all gave me an allowance, man. Man, it actually brings tears to my eyes to think about that. Real friends is gonna make sure you have a good time. We used to have a rule: if you didn't walk with me, you ain't riding with me. And that was one of the things that we lived by. And I just remember y'all both giving me money, and it was kind of like, making sure you good when we go in here. So don't ask us for nothing else when you come in here, because you got your own money. And it was crazy, man. Like I said, I get emotional even talking about that, but that was powerful, bro. And I appreciate y'all boys.
So I remember when y'all was still at State and I was working at Wayne, I had the more money. So whenever we went to hang out, I'm like, okay, who I'm sponsoring? You got $100. It's yours. Do what you're gonna do. And they was like, you just like, dude, we had to have a good time. If I got it, you got it. We squad. That's what we do.
Right.
You can always make more money. But the memories you'll always remember. We had a good time. We had my man over there in the corner looking dust and disgusting, like. And I always knew who it was I was going to sponsor, because everybody talking about, yeah, man, I'm about to throw this on, and I'm looking like, this person don't look happy. And the first time I did it, he was thinking, y'all say Jeff, what he say he do, y'all for real, like, nah, man. Like I said, here's $100. Go have fun, brother. We'd have a good time.
We'd have a good time.
With the little cloud over your head. We don't do that. It's fun time.
Yeah.
Are you happy? I'm good now. Now. It ain't no. Don't let them sneak you. Oh man, Franklin, appreciate you from Liberia looking.
Oh, Liberia in the building.
What up, Big Stace? Yeah, and see, watching no TV like TV show because all the technology we got now.
Hey, we appreciate that.
Yeah, I do appreciate it for real. But those times, you built that camaraderie because where they probably start paying for planting that seed in them where they was at, to where they start looking at, well, we're going out. Well, I got it. Come on, let's go. Let's have a good. The goal is to have a good time. Like, man, we went upstate. We did ABC. Oh, we got drawn on some real food. Cause these food eating goddamn Chips Ahoy, Doritos, pop. That is not no damn food. No. And every time I clown y'all, like, dude, the girls at Yankley had a stove freshman year. That was supposed to be all Avengers. We cool for life. We ain't got to do no sex. You got currency, a stove. We family.
Right. No, hey. No, hey, one thing I can tell you about going off to college is that you learn to come together. You know what I'm saying? Unity. You learn to put everything together. I remember at State for the longest, it wasn't until I think my last 2 years that they switched it. On Sundays, the latest meal that you could eat was lunch. For dinner, you was on your own. And this is I'm talking about when you in the dorm, man. Think about that. You in the dorm and you can't even go and get dinner on the Sunday, man. So it was plenty of days on the Sunday. You know, like you said, we called our crew squad from high school all the way to college. And man, we had to put our money together for pizzas and different things, man, because you gotta eat.
Yeah, that's tough.
You got
TV, comment on the phone. Appreciate it.
Hey,
in life.
Hey, that's it. Hey, so tell the people what you did to how did you get through the depression after your graduation during pandemic?
Well, God always brings brown. Like back in high school, I'll go look out the window because I'm like, dang, come July 96, daddy with some graduated, some bull. I don't know what the hell life gonna look like. Freaking out. And she like, don't God got you, Jeff? What are you tripping on? Like, then you got a point. So fellow coworkers, like, why you over doing it? Like, you gonna find a job, Jeff? Come on, you got a degree. It takes time. Like, well, I guess. And you be knowing them answers yourself, but hearing somebody else say, like, okay, that meant, yeah, you're right. I'm tripping. Get out my head. But you be thinking, man, all right, I stepped out of college with my job, with my money. Damn, I'm still here with these people. I'm gonna get on my damn nerve. Damn. And then all the nights of no sleep. All the arguing with my wife at the time, like, yo, mistress accountant, like, it'd be awesome if you did some of this shit for your boy. I don't want to do it. So I'm trying to get this money.
Hey, no, I can honestly say, you know, during that time, first and foremost, it was the faith, you know, during that time, because, you know, the churches is pushing hope. You know, if you instead of a dope dealer, they're the hope dealers. They pushing hope, you know. Hey, hey, man, you know,
ground floor, though.
You got, you know, they pushing hope. So each and every week when everybody's going to their significant churches or watching online, Bedside Baptist, you know, at the end of the day, they pushing hope. So you just trying to get enough for this week to get to the next week. And so, you know, during that time, it was definitely faith, standing open. She laughed. hey, no, but no, man, you gotta, you know, the young folks say standing on business, man. I've always been somebody. I've always been somebody, man. I can't stay down too long, and so just having real friends around, you know, that's why I tell people, don't get people who just there to leech from you. You got to get people who you can draw from when you need them. And just having real friends and family around. I remember when my car broke down during that time, I'm like, Lord, already not working. Then my car stopped. Like, man, I'm about ready to throw all this damn everything.
You go lay middle of the street and say,
yeah. Hey, it just makes you just say,
me, man.
Hey, you know, because you know, men don't necessarily just cry in those moments. We just kind of look at it. We just kind of look at it and say, come on, man. Like, what else can go wrong?
Now,
you know,
they somewhere in private, they might fight box or punch the wall. They do like,
hey,
man.
Hey.
I was on that when I got in that car accident a few years ago.
We
was going to church.
And
the dude, I don't know why he coming down Mendota and Keeler just floating at 9 in the morning doing 100 easy. Like, what the hell? Like, okay. And it was an amazing thing, like the Flash, how he can slow down stuff. I had literally time to make sure at the time my wife was secure in the car, control the steering wheel, and brake.
Mm.
And man, I was cool. Dude wasn't tripping. Then my mom fainted for a minute. And she's in the
Wow.
back seat, and that triggered something.
Wow.
I mean, had my neighbor who's like an older brother didn't start yelling my name like your dad would want that, I was about to murder that dude.
Wow.
And the chick that was with him, I would throw her ass to a wall. So I'm like,
You know,
man, I'm trying to do right, and this is why I get dog. This is a bridge too far.
mm.
And cops is right there too. So I'm really like, man, hey, bump the world, dog. He don't deserve to be here. His life's been forfeited. And I'm almost paid off the neon at the time, so I was really more.
Oh wow!
Oh, I was paid off this damn car. This what we doing?
Hey,
this fool he was dirty, way beyond Chameleonaire song, riding dirty, like his stuff bold like that, and you out here doing 100 easy.
What she say? You should have brought him today.
Oh yeah, we some nuts. We get together.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah, I'm out of state, but when I'm in town, I come to one of y'all events, Stacy. Whatever y'all have, that I definitely come out. Cause we get together, it's like yin and yang. We gonna have y'all laughing.
Funniest time was my brother's wedding where they was trying their damnedest to get me and you to fight. Like we already had a
north and south. We made a truce. We made a truce.
We ain't beefing. We
said we
no matter what they say. Like the old Tom Jerry cartoon, he trying to get on this nerve, be like, no.
Yeah.
I'm not falling for the trap.
No, but for me, the turnaround was like, after the prayer, I was going to the career fairs. I was going to career fairs at Michigan State. I was going to interviews with EDS, with the Orange Star stuff. But what was the turnaround for me is like one day I just woke up and was like, why did I go to the temp service? It's like all the other months I never even thought about that, man. And I was like, let me just go to the temp service. And it's funny because I ended up working at the GM headquarters downtown, and I had applied to that job straight up, and they was like, no, we ain't hiring right now. But yet you hired through the temp service. So I was at, yeah, exactly. So that's why I say 4 months later. So I started down there in October, and it all worked out, man. And I ain't looked back, when it comes to that. So I say all of that, whoever's out there right now going through a storm, as we would call it, keep the faith, keep pushing, especially to the brothers that's out there, because there's a lot of weight on us as a man to be able to provide, to be able to do all of those type of things, man. And if you with a young lady and she's supporting you, respect that, because you gotta, not every woman out there is really doing that. So when you get you a real one, make sure you don't snap on her, keep you cool, and know that she ride or die. You know what I'm saying? They say in the Bad Boy movie, we ride together, we die together. If she one of those, she gonna help, support you during that time. So listen to what she's saying. And I'm pretty sure she's listening to what you're saying. But, the storm you in, it won't last always. And let me say this too, before we switch gears in the next few minutes, Jeff. I think that a lot of times people look at scriptures and they just take a piece of it and, they just leave it at that. But one scripture I'll just say that is powerful, because it says that the Lord will never give us any, more than what we can bear, but he'll make a way for us to escape. And for me, the escape sometimes is the victory, because you will go through some stuff in life sometime that make you be like, man, this too much. Bro. I don't know if I can. You can hear me?
Bro.
Hey, I didn't hit it. Hey, when you said bro, I was like, I don't know if you could hear me for a minute. That resonated with me.
When I was dealing with that at Wayne, then I separated like, what? We on some Joe stuff. That's what we doing.
Wow.
That's some bullshit for real. Okay. But
hey,
oddly, it gave me time to focus on me, and I started this, and it branched to all those titles.
Mm.
So God got a plan, and sometimes you ain't gonna see what it is.
Yeah, hey.
You know, I was not trying to do no type of ministry. That was my daddy. He gone. That was his job. He was good at it. My job is like a traffic guard. Oh, you need some Jesus? Oh, left and the right. He right there. Oh, you missed him. Go back to the right. He right there. Trust me, right there. I ain't
Hey,
trying to do all that.
you was like the parking lot attendant. You directing the traffic.
No, I'm doing like this all day. Come on. Over there. Yeah. Good job. And I remember back in the day when we had a conversation like if you just submit, you named a lot of this stuff. I'm like, I don't want to do none of that. I just want to do music. And I just realized that last year doing an episode, like, I'll be damn, God got me. Man, you don't talk about that crap 20 years ago. I'm like, I ain't doing it. You ain't gonna get the kid.
That's the funny thing, man. You know, sometimes God will give you a glimpse of what your future will be like, and you thinking, man, I don't want no parts of all of that. But you know, here we are 20 years later, 20 plus years later now, and you see all the books you're writing. You see this platform that you're on right now. It's kind of like full circle, you know, and everything. So that's the crazy part.
My big bro John, what up?
What up, though, there, bro?
And for anybody out there, you know, we're in a time where it be men versus women. I'm not saying my marriage situation was, oh, I had to get rid of that person to find me. Wasn't like that. Just where it fell into play. Just figure out there. You guys, people like, oh, what are you saying? Oh, you couldn't have found that without. I ain't saying that. Not saying that at all.
Not saying that at all.
Sometimes God need to get you to pay attention. Because you know I'm hard. You already know. I mean, we did a Mother's Day special. When y'all saw, you should pray. I'm like, I heard that hour ago. No, I ain't doing that. I was mad. Y'all said on camera, like, man, he been saying that for hours. I ain't know. Bump y'all talking about. No.
Hey, it's funny you say that because that's how God operate, man. You tell him no, he gonna go to use somebody else to get to you. So you can tell him no, and he'll use somebody else to get to you what he trying to get across.
Yeah, he's very crafty. Man, I guess here my brother with this jib jab right here.
What you got?
He's gonna play out. He swear he like jogging. I'm lying on Thundercat or something.
So, hey Jeff. So we done talked about the seriousness. So what do you do in today's time, 2024? What does Jeff do to keep your sanity, keep your emotional stability, and then what do you do for fun?
And that's the thing. I still been trying to figure it out. One thing I do, I try to have a day where there's no technology. Like you just be technology 24/7. I can't just say, well, let me check the score or what happened here. Then I hear that voice, go check your LinkedIn. Oh, I saw your show. I'd like to be a guest. And 3 hours later, I done posted flat like we was gonna check one thing. That's all we was gonna do, just one thing. So try to do a day with no technology. And I'm really gotta figure out what to do for fun. Because I can't say go to the studio or working out, because that, you know, that's what we do. Yeah, I have. Jeff's always praying for me when I need it. Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
See, I be obedient in some areas. But that full pastor, hey. Then my homeboy sometimes, he be like, man, John be the deacon. I'm like, why this dude is, I know we drinking right now. Why he talking like that? I wouldn't cut that phone off, man. You don't see it, I see it.
So you don't want to be that.
Put it back down. Yeah, life be beautiful if you let it. True.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Say, yeah, you'll pop off with the pop off. Yeah, keep you calm and keep your gangster hitting.
Oh, oh man.
But
No,
what do you do?
it's funny you say that, man. One of my main hobbies right now, hobby wise,
Okay.
is going to exercise. I try to do that 4 days out of the week.
Okay.
But as far as to answer the question of what do I do for fun, so I have two kids. For those who don't know, my daughter is 12 and my son will be 5 next month. And we'll talk about why the big gap later on. I basically didn't want to be like my boy Kobe and have all girls, to say the least. And so basically, I play with them a lot, what they do. But for myself, I've actually enjoyed the game of golf the last 3 years, believe it or not.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah, man. Hey, like my man said, Keon on the Buffalo Bills now. I'm Tiger wish he could. I ain't Tiger Woods though. You know what I'm saying? I'm Tiger wish he could. I sure know.
Oh no.
Hey, I'm just telling you, it's a lot of those golf balls going over in the trees. So it's a humbling game, man. And if you really want to be decent, you got to go probably 5 to 7 days a week, which I'm not spending that kind of money. So I go more like once a month when it's good weather out.
Now I know it don't really count because it's still work, but being in the studio making music, that's like sanctuary.
No, music is because that's a passion. So studio time is real, man. I mean, you get in there and get into a zone.
Yeah, I ain't gotten to Pac level yet where I can do a total song in 30 minutes. I'm almost there. So before I be in there, we got the beat. I got a chorus. I had to come back like, I need to be come in this boy and run through this thing. Like, all right, I'm gonna do that. We done. Let's mix it. So I've got at least to that point where we can do a pre-mix on something. Like, okay.
I
want to get to the point where I go in there in 1 hour. That song's done. It's done. Let's go to the next song.
Go to the next one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another thing I like to do is travel. Yeah. One thing that I like to say, you could do some things. They call them staycations, where you still in Michigan, but you going somewhere for the weekend. Like say you just go get somewhere like an indoor place for the weekend. I know some people like the Kalahari spot over there in Ohio. But you just got to go. You got to just basically do some stuff to unwind because you want to get away from your 9 to 5. Just work. You got to
Traverse City. They got water up there.
Oh yeah. Traverse City. And Traverse City.
Smack you, the Reverend Deacon Dr. Jabroni. You must be drinking something over there.
What she said? She said I try to maintain a positive attitude.
Have it conquered on the weekends. Just need to work on it through the weekdays.
Yeah,
that'd be the most challenging part.
Yeah, you gotta have some whatever the downtime. Some people, they get their wine. They might watch a couple of movies. Do something that's fun for you. What's fun for me may not be fun for you, and so we understand that. But I spent many a days. I look at for those who don't know, I look at Jeff as a brother. So his family is brothers to me, and his sister is a sister to me. Many a days playing video games with these dudes, making me late for work because we playing so late. All kind of stuff. Going to play basketball with y'all at Wayne State. The trash talking, man. I mean,
man, I remember when they first opened the fitness center, and I'm like, you know what? I'm getting in shape. It's right on campus. Then the gym want to start going. So at least on Fridays, just a cardio day. What's the ball? We started playing one-on-one. Now, okay, I'm learning because I started getting to the point like, man, we coach Ballard, sons, they were them pop, them chip, them fries. I better start my workout. I'm about to do. I'm about to jump upstairs. do 13 laps on the track, then hit the weights. And I wouldn't even stop. I'm like, oh, I'm in the zone because I couldn't do this back in the day. And then we started playing. I started noticing I blocked him. I'm like, oh, that stuff's starting to work with the calves. So this is Jerome we talking about. And that boy like, back up. And someone was shooting on the other side. He was trying not to laugh, but I was talking so much shit like, oh, he shocked the world. Oh my God, he shocked the world. I knocked that boy stuff to the other side of town. Go get it. He elbowed me the rest of that game. He tried to post up like, oh, that's what we doing.
Hey,
he got him again.
You know what's funny about that? If you didn't beat him home first, he would come over there and tell me about it, and then we'd be laughing and everything because y'all was really going at it in the one-on-one.
Every day we go drop his house. She like, who won today? Like, he won 3 to my 2, but I got him. Like, she getting that look like, you're a little brother. Then black, back out. Yep. Like, where is it? Is it the shoes? It's like, you let him block you. Like, hey. Hey, that track, man, on that track. It's a drug. Like, and drugs not good, people. Drugs not good. But to hear that echo and you block somebody, like, oh my God, that's what Jerome been talking about.
Hey, Jeff, I try to tell you,
man, you just want to keep hearing that sound.
Hey, long time ago when I could play basketball, now with my knee, I gotta chill. I gotta just shoot around. I'm not going out there like I used to. But I used to tell you, but you probably could tell the people this. You remember when we was in I think it was our senior or junior year when I did that?
Like,
okay.
Now to be fair,
I told you
that you blocked, but he's talking a lot of trash.
Hey, I told you, I said, Jeff, watch this kid right here, man. This young and don't realize he doesn't pump fake. He doesn't do anything. The one thing we used to do is we analyzed everybody's game before we played. And Buddy was sitting over the trash talking the whole time. And I'm like, I don't know who he think he is, but this ain't that. So I'm like, hey, Jeff, watch this. So my man went dribble, thought he was going to cross me up. I let him think he had crossed me over. And that's where he went wrong. He thought I was over there. He didn't realize I was still there.
Yeah, I saw like this about to be a classic one because and beat it, and then you stood on with your fist ball like that was an aggressive block. Like, you okay? Everything okay with you, sir?
Hey, Jeff, I told you when you block somebody, man, it felt so good when you block somebody like that. Because see, you and John going in, that's your brother. You got love for him. I don't have love for this young man. This dude been talking trash. So
I just had some demons, babe. Like, man, that time when I had that Tonka truck on the damn kitchen sink with water, and you could have looked down, you ratted me out. Get that shit over there. Go get it. I never told him that, but that's what I was thinking. Like, oh yeah, when we ate that last piece of cake, get that shit out of here. Oh yeah, that was. And actually, it got us both in shape because he was determined, and I think he probably started maybe leaving work early because like when you start getting fadeaway, he ain't been that damn good. Oh, this dude cheating, and I found out he would. Like, I took 2 hours and we're just in there just
working on the shot.
You cheating, man.
Working on the shot,
I ain't
man.
working on nothing like that. I'm just trying to be Kobe. You just straight. I got a pivot move. I'm gonna do the Shaq elbow. I'm like, okay. I see that's how we're gonna play it.
Hey, so have you ever done one of those what do they call those? Like those wine tastings? You ever did something like that?
No, I wouldn't mind doing something that fancy.
Yeah, you should do it one day. Even if you're going with somebody you friends with, like it's not a dating situation. Go to a wine tasting or like a brewery where you go do the different tastings of the different special brews, the beers that they have. Because that's a pretty cool experience. And now I don't condone people out there drink responsible, but if you're gonna go, go. So what you do is you tip the people up front so they can give you a little more than just a little sampler.
You're gonna get all yours. I got you.
Hey, but where I see, if you gonna go, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like my man
Hey,
said,
you're right.
whatever
You gonna do it, be the best at it. Whatever it
you gotta
is.
be the best at it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do that, man. And I think another thing to do for fun, you being a musician, I think concerts is pretty cool, man. You go to a nice concert, even the ones that's free. Because I'm one of those people who like to go to like live band type places,
Mhm.
and you just listen to the different. You tell them what song you want them to play. That's always pretty cool, man. That live music.
Oh, my baby Shantae coming back again January. I'm gonna have to go. Might
You
go.
got to get them tickets early.
And I ain't that high. I'm gonna be front row this time, like up. Not
She
that
coming.
no.
She coming to the Fox, or is she coming to
No,
Ford Field or something?
soundboard.
Soundboard. Okay.
Up next to the is that Motor City Casino on Grand River?
Yep.
I think that's one. They built
Yeah.
like right because you see the walkway over to the hotel. It's like connected to it. Where it's outside, you see the building, but it's connected to the hotel, like a more intimate setting for fans. Not bad.
Hey, when they building that Target over there off of Woodward?
Woodward and where?
By Wayne State.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I got to research that one. That's
Okay. I forget. I get to see stuff that you don't get to see.
Mm-hmm.
For my work, I get to see what's coming, and so they built. I think it's gonna be right there, like Warren, but it's not necessarily Woodward per se. It's gonna be the next street over behind that. When you go by the museum, the African American Museum over there.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna put it's gonna be like a super Target, basically. That y'all that they built it back at home, right there.
Because you remember what Target was, where Northland.
Yeah.
They tore that down. They put in condos and all that stuff, but it's a Costco right there now.
Oh yeah. Northland about to turn into a they call them
Costco over here. Oh snap! They done moved up.
What's the words they use that they call it multifamily design, where they put everything around that way.
Okay, that's called suburbs, but okay,
I got a free. He said he went to a free show earlier.
Hey, that's awesome, brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? Like they got a lot of free concerts. Like it's a lot of stuff to go out there and do, man. Like I always tell people, I like to fish. I just wish I had time to go fishing more, because fishing takes patience.
It's cool. I just don't get what other people get from it.
Well, see, the thing about fishing, Jeff, you can listen to your music and be good. You could be in your own little zone and nobody even bother you. You know what I'm saying? You go on your side and I go on my side and we good.
This her boo. Okay. You talking about sung at the picnic. Okay. I got it now. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't go up there and be a booch. I had to be real with it. My man Brian McKnight, that's my dude. So I got to put some respect on it anytime.
Oh, so you sing anytime today?
Yeah, I had to come out now. If I'm gonna do it, okay. No, I know the words of this one. Yeah, I gotta let them know I ain't no punk with this music thing. I do it for real.
Since we on your platform,
damn, she got video. Oh
damn. She said she got 3 videos.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Stacey, we got to get some footage of that.
Yeah, show a little something.
Yeah, we got to get some footage of that. Put it on his IG page if you on there.
Oh yeah, my Instagram is at middle ground with Jelly.
Yeah.
I didn't just plan, and the pipes are open now. Like, woo. I ain't trying to break no happy homes though. I ain't trying to cause no problems. I won't hurt nobody out here. Just getting ready for them concerts coming for real. I'm gonna be a nut. She'll never let me out.
Oh man. So another thing, because you said you was getting your passes. You going to some of those Lions games this year?
Yeah, I plan to be on the sideline for the when they play the Rams September 8th.
Okay. I figured you was gonna get in there.
Oh, and that's another thing. I do got the press pass, so I do got to start checking a lot of stuff out.
Yeah, man, you gotta
I
start.
I can just walk up and just show it and walk in. Like, well, just try. Be a scientist on the press. Do work like that. All right, cool.
Yeah, man,
I want to learn more
gotta
about the Lions, like what they do, because I want to do the sports lounge on the sideline. Oh,
when you guys season kick off? She said give her the account again. Give her your IG.
Yeah, I'm about to put up here now. I don't know if that game, because it's a Sunday night game, if that's their first game or second. They might be the first one though, since people put some respect on us now that they might win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they just got to take one game at a time, man. They can't look too far ahead. That's the thing you don't want to do with football. 17 weeks. You got to take one week at a time.
People don't say that when the Cowboys mop everybody at the time. It's like, all right, respect. So I say, no, we have to think we the new Porsche and all that. No, just they find push respect on our name.
Yeah,
doing a good football program.
Yeah, you got to do that, man. I still got to get to Little Caesars Arena. I haven't been to one event in there.
It's nice. I prefer the suites because at the Palace, it's like you have more room with the chairs.
Oh, so it's tight.
It's like those chairs look tight, and they got this like Stairway to Heaven, like this type of leaps you take in when you take steps. Like, dog, what the? You really want to get some steps for real, huh? Okay.
Oh, so they need more spacing.
I mean, I could definitely say when I was at Mike Ilitch finishing my degree, it was weird if I was just outside getting some air. Like, damn, it's literally right next to the business school. I'm looking right at it. And then, of course, when I start having classes by the window, if the Red Wings won and somebody drunk, the Red Wings won fucking yeah. Like, hey, can you pull down the shade? We don't want nobody to moan us or nothing. They look too happy over there. Everybody wants to do something, so they saw it and the window was up. Like, hey, pull that screen out, man.
We still have Hockey Town back on.
Yeah, that's still up.
Okay, because I remember when I brought John and my boy I brought John and Art. We went up there to Hockey Town during the day, and I remember the fools went in there taking pictures, and they was drinking a Blue Moon, and the ladies was they was at work for lunch, and they was like, "We never seen a beer with an orange in it. What is that?" I said, leave it to these dudes to get that Blue Moon, and telling these ladies, nice corporate women trying to work. They done made them curious about what we was over there.
Yeah, definitely downtown it's like you and nobody now with all the stuff they got down there.
Yeah, every time I come back, it's something different. I like that little strip that they built where they put the Detroit versus everybody. The little street that's blocked off, and you just go down there and it's all the little shops and everything. You ain't been over there?
That I gotta check out. It's been a minute I've been downtown.
Yeah, you got it's on the other side of the Fox Theater over there. Like you go down and it's
okay.
Yeah, like a little blocked off road, and they got like the little different shops and everything down there.
Okay.
Yeah, check that out, man.
They got every nook and cranny. They got something like. I remember we hung out down here. We had to huddled up because the lights. What too much to do now? That draft set us off because everybody like, oh, that was awesome. We want to come here and do stuff, so we might get the next big sporting events coming soon.
Yeah,
All-Star.
People definitely spoke highly after the draft party was up there. People coming from all over. I seen an interview with two young men from they flew all the way from London, and they said that they came because they wanted to see Detroit for themselves because of all the things they heard about it over the years. And they said, they was thinking about moving there after that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Midtown downtown is jumping, man.
yeah,
I see why some of that stuff costs $1,000 because if you within the area of Wayne, you just walk up to the queue line and go do your business downtown. Come on back, and you're good.
yeah. That's it's definitely like I say, it's a lot to do downtown. So depending on what people consider fun, you can find something to get into downtown, whether it's eateries and that. Let's talk about that too. Some people, are vloggers. They like to.
Yeah, yeah. That
They
one
like
dude that's
to.
on Facebook, he came into town
Yeah.
for food.
Some people, some people like to, go to places and basically give reviews on food and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's your thing, go ahead and do you.
Yeah.
To
So when they
me,
was in the
you take me to those eateries, I'm not doing too much talking, so I can't do too many reviews. I'm focused on the food, and that's it. Getting up out of there.
You trying to get your smash on. You trying to go
Yeah, I'm the last thing I'm thinking about is getting on there telling everybody, "Oh, this was good." I can tell you in person, but I'm not getting on the screen and telling you. And you can beat me there. Don't meet me there. Beat me down there. Cause that's all I can tell you.
Okay, I'll put up on my page when I check it. Appreciate
Oh
it.
yeah,
She got more than one. I'm like, oh Lord.
yeah. Send it to your DM.
But I did have, I had to give him a little mini show. More to come.
Yeah, man. So I tell you what did you do? Since we're on the subject of fun, what did you do this summer for fun that you can think of? Let's just say from May to now.
Oh, I never checked out Maxwell and Tamia.
Okay.
That was a dope ass concert.
Okay.
And they even changed it up because they still got the gravel, but they got the Q scan.
Oh yeah, the QR. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, oh y'all, call me boo. If you put on damn technology right here, how the hell you can't pay to get damn area? So I walked the ground, hung out with a friend. They had heels on. Like, what? Come on, man. What we doing? What are we doing? I'm pretty sure it costs a little penny to put that everywhere where everybody get in line and get the queue, and you ain't got the damn thing paid. Like, come on, man. Like, we're gonna be bougie, man. Pay the shit. Just saying. Just saying.
Hey, man, that tech. Hey, like you said earlier, you said the math not mathing. Hey, at the end of the day, that technology not technology.
Well, damn it, she got the my girl. Oh Lord, she got the my girl.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we signed the my girl. Me and the fellas was going up there thinking we're gonna be a team. Like, okay, I ain't trying to be Michael and them, I'm trying to be us. They're like, no, you gonna do lead. And they doing the dances. I'm like, I ain't getting paid for this. I just wanted to step up, make special appearance. Bye, I got a little skill. I'll let your boy. I ain't expect to stay up here.
Hey, it sound like your company picnic was live, man. I like that. Where was it at?
Out in Dearborn Heights, Crowley Park, little tucked away area.
Okay.
Not bad. And we was under an area where there's a lot of trees. So I even learned about have you ever heard of hillbilly horseshoe?
Now you know how long I've been out of school, and you asked me that question.
Well, man, you try to run the damn world like you Luda.
No.
You may have heard of hillbilly horseshoe.
No. Hey, like I said, I done been out of school many moons ago.
I got to type on the screen just so I know this is part of the show. Hillbilly horseshoe.
So go ahead and tell the people about it because I'm new to this too. I'm listening.
Okay, it's basically you connect a lot of plastic parts to make like a little makeshift stand with rungs, and you have rope with ain't another way to say it with some balls on it. Ain't another way to say it. I'm trying, man. Ain't no way I can say this. Ain't no way I can say it. And you throw it, and it wraps around.
Oh, I seen that thing. Is it like 3 levels or 4 levels?
Yeah, 3 levels. And you have
I know.
red or blue ones, and you just
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
wrap around. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I never heard it called that, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because my boss is her like, I don't know, what's going on here.
Hey,
now this house should have got triple time, man. Well, could you put it together? Okay. Well, what instructions? I got a picture. I'm like, well, I did do engineering for 2.5 seconds at Wayne State, so I guess I should be look at this picture and figure this shit out. And I did.
Hey, there go that engineer side.
With me can't help me. I'm like, all right, we got it together. Just look at that picture.
Hey, no, man. No, that's good. You speaking of games, before I tell you what I did this summer, it's a lot of cool games they got out there, man. Like the cornhole thing, man. The first time I played that, I was sitting there looking like, man, what is going on?
What's a cornhole?
Oh, so you never played the corn with the they got the little
the bags.
Yeah, the bags. Yeah, you throwing it. Yeah.
I'm sitting here and I'm straight thinking, well, man, I'm the great cornholio, TP for my bunko. I'm thinking Beavis and Butthead. You said that, man. Like, what are you talking? I know they brought Beavis and Butthead back. What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm trying to tell you
right now.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yeah, we played that at my nephew graduation party.
Yeah, it really is addictive. She's right about that. That thing is addictive, man. It really is.
I was talking cash. I mean, I was looking at the room like, okay, if we're gonna do it, I need to be an asshole. Man, I'm about to mollywop Kobe. Oh Lord, man, you don't want none of this, boy. People, it started becoming competitive. Started being fun. Then he started getting good. Like I'm gonna take it out of his hand in a minute. I don't care if it's your
No, man.
It gets serious, Stacey.
It really. Hey, you know when you got a competitive,
like what?
Yeah. Hey, when you got a competitive spirit, man, it gets crazy. It really does get crazy.
Now not top spades though. That's
spades and all the card games.
Like, damn, Highlander. I'm from the clan Edwards clan. You're gonna be one because people. You reneged. No, I didn't. Oh Lord.
Spades, dominoes, checkers, chess.
She said Mario Kart.
Hey, but Mario Kart is real. Hey, I'm gonna tell you. She brought up Mario Kart.
They do fight on that thing.
But if you buy that online, the internet thing, do not play anybody that lives in any of the Asian countries because they will whoop your butt on that game, man. I'm talking about you. It feel like your joystick is on pause and they just flying past you on the thing, and I'm like, wait a minute. Man. So yeah, man, that you got to know what you're doing when you get online. I
did check out Deadpool and Wolverine. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I ain't checked that one out yet. It looked like it was funny, so I'm gonna go check it out. One of these days.
It's hilarious.
But yeah, man. I would say for fun. I've been to Florida twice this year. One with the kids, and then one for work / fun, if you will. You know how like you go for work, but you got to make some fun out of it.
Damn, Twin Vegas back on the board. Hell no. Damn, I feel your pain. This got 25. She gave an actual number for how long it takes.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, that's the reason. It's certain video games I don't play to this day, man, because it's just getting too stressful. Madden, I'm done. I'm retired. I done retired from the football game on Madden because you hike the ball to people in your backfield.
Yeah. Now, it was fun when we used to play. We'd call, hey, man, he right for the Pickens. I done beat him twice. Like, oh, I'm coming down. And funny story.
You remember we had the rule if you didn't score 21 by halftime, you had to pass the stick. You had to get it.
Remember that one time even Darren came down, we played, got some food, kept kicking it?
Yeah. I remember that one.
I was talking to, I got an argument. She could not believe we sat up for 8 hours played the game, ate some pizza, had some drink, and talked about life shit. Men don't do the like. That's all we did. No, what's her name? Like, ain't no name. Maggie. Boy, that's what we did. Yeah, some guys do that. I mean, you always gotta go to strip club.
Yeah, video games can be intense.
Football, go. Yeah. You start cussing. I'm pretty sure. I saw someone playing with a kid when they playing Madden online, and the kid was talking so much trash to the dude. He started getting out of character, getting mad. Man, that's why you gotta go to school, little punk. Like, I'm kicking your ass. Like, oh, that's not a good comeback. And his brother was bad. He was beating him too. So I don't want to play people online.
Yeah, that you better be good because they starting to get paid playing these video games now.
Neighbors bringing us desserts for a wellness check. Oh. Y'all be wild, huh? So y'all got a fun household over there.
Yeah, they sound like they got a nice house to be over there playing the games and everything. Yeah, hey, but I would tell you one game you definitely want to play online if you don't know what you're doing. Do not play any kind of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, any of those games.
Man, only game I used to like to play.
He said he that loud.
Play was Grand Theft. When he had that code just to bring the military after you. That's all I want. I don't want to learn how to play. I just want to get the gun and start shooting up everything. And I want the military to chase me. That just seemed cool at the time.
Yeah, we called it making the block hot back then.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Like, I want to do. I don't care about the game.
Where you get the 6 stars, you get the 6 stars on you.
And they bring the tanks like, dang. Yeah, Call of Duty, that stuff too real now, man.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, kids will be.
Yeah. You got to check. You got to check on the kids these days because the sad part is most of the kids really not used to taking losses like that. So
I blame this participation garbage.
Yeah,
start giving everybody no. It's first, second, and third. That's it. After that, you suck. Go get some help and get your weight up and come back. You ain't getting no little itty bitty, and you 12. Get shit out of here. Hey, no,
I remember
just showing up.
I remember what's y'all boy name over there? That y'all grew up with to stay on the next block over there. I think his name is Donald.
Oh yeah, Donald.
Yeah. So I remember the first time I played him in Madden, and I remember his wife came in there. I said, "Hey," I said, "Nice to meet you." I said, "Well, I just want to say to you, it's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing here in a minute, cause."
He didn't say that bullshit.
Hey,
he didn't say that.
Hey, it's gonna be a lot. And then I remember he was so mad, man. The next day I came home from work, he talking about, "Come on down here. You ain't going in the house. I gotta get my revenge."
Man, nothing will out there ever top in NBA Live 95.
Oh, with Tom?
Tom just going through Curtin like, oh, your center trash, your power forward weak, shooting guard suck, point guard ain't got no handles, and small forward he too little. And he beat him at tempo like, but you basically his whole starting lineup was garbage.
Hey, we used to have a lot of fun back then, man, over there on Hartwell.
Yeah, I don't think people go out. Do the neighbors' kids go outside down there to play a lot, like the old school?
I wouldn't say a lot.
Okay.
It's one of those things you will see because we have a little playscape thing at the front, and so you'll see kids go down there. And play and everything like that. So it depends on, I guess, their personality. Some kids is outside. They're not outside like we used to be as kids, but they outside a little bit.
Yeah, we went outside. We ain't coming back.
Yeah, you know how you knew where everybody was at. The bikes will be posted up in your front yard back in the days. All the bicycles sitting out front. That's how you knew where everybody was at. Oh, they over at Jeff house.
Yeah, I remember my cousin stayed down the street and Dad's birthday. Shout out to my cousin Derek. And
Happy birthday, Derek.
I'm anal. I think too much. So I felt it was a waste of time when the streetlights came on to go check in. Like, I'm right down the street. What I need to do that for? I totally check in. I get that, but literally, you can get on the porch. Oh, Jeff and Derek, they still right there talking. What purpose is it serving? Just to do it? I got in trouble. Like, but it's at this point, I'm literally right down the street. What are we doing?
Yeah, you figured it. What we're doing at this point.
They say she never see kids outside. I was always outside. The streetlights came on. Sometimes it was always after, especially summertime.
Yeah,
you ain't got no responsibility. You about to sit outside and just talk about whatever.
Well, the problem now is so many distractions with the social media. The technology is so either the child is going to be at a stage where they have a phone if they're old enough, or they have a tablet. And if they have the tablet, they're using that. And the crazy thing, I look at what my kids look at. They're watching other kids play with toys, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, why would I get on here to look at Jeff play with his toys when I got the same toy to play with? Like when we came up, like Transformers, G.I. Joe. I can only imagine me getting online looking at somebody else play with G.I. Joes when I had my own G.I. Joes. What am I doing here? But that's this generation. That's what they do. They go in there and look at the other kids play with the toys that they already have. It's crazy.
They'll kick you out. that I ain't lying, Ron. That's kind of different. They watch other kids play instead of
they watch other kids play, and they got the same toys right in the same house, and you looking at them like, why don't you play this? You don't even.
I know a while back came across a panel talking about life stuff, and they got on creativity and kids, like technology is ruining that. Are we still going to keep pumping out musicians, painters, this and that, whatever? Because as a kid, you had to, if you was the only kid or the last or second, you had time to yourself where you had to get creative. And that would keep your mind creative to do something. But if y'all going to watch other kids play and maybe like or comment on it, that's no creativity. They ain't creative for making you want to watch them, but you ain't being creative.
It's funny you say that. My way of cheat, I call it a cheat code. I made sure when we went through that pandemic, I took it as a way to start doing research on things. And I remember talking to my daughter. I said, what is it that if you was to play an instrument, what would you play? And she said, piano. And I said, okay. As soon as everything opened back up, that's what she's going to. So that October of 2020, she started piano, and she's been doing it ever since.
It's good to start there because when I used to talk, when I was at Wayne State Choir, I would talk with the people that was the other instruments. All those sounds are in the piano. It might be a major or minor key, but if you can play piano, you can figure out that other instrument. I can play guitar like the Desperado movie, but get on the piano for the test and hands just like this. Like all that, but you ain't got none on the keyboard.
Yeah, she been doing it 4 years, and now this is the second year at her school. She's playing the viola for the orchestra. Nice. Yeah, and then my son, he getting trained up right now. The instructor trying to get him to do the piano, but he already told me he want to do the drums.
Yeah, I think I had one as a kid, but I had got my producer had chewed me out on the second album because I could have swore I told him I took piano class at Wayne State. I got a keyboard at the crib. So once I realized you have an iPhone, stupid, why don't you just, like you in the studio, record, and you have everything queued up, so when you put it in there, he go check the timing and all that. He looking like the shit right. I mean, he ain't cussing, he's a Christian dude, but he had that look like,
Mm-hmm.
I just get put on the screen. I listen to the internet, like, hold on. You know, like, yeah. You gotta be doing all this work, like, bro. I've been told you, man. This show, I ain't trying to take the keys. You know, hey, give it to me. That's catnip to me. You gonna let me be in the driver's seat making? You ain't gotta tell me twice.
So you ran with it.
The first time I did it was the song "You Will Not Break Me."
Okay.
I'm like, oh, ain't like, oh, stop, record, do that again. I'm like, oh, yeah, let me drive the car. Oh man.
Hey, I can say what Stacey say.
These knockoff toys look ridiculous, like My Little Pony and Care Bears. They're trying to bring our generation back because it was the best. Of course.
We definitely had the best toys and access to the best things during that time frame.
Do you know some people don't know that Power Rangers is a knockoff of Voltron?
Yeah.
I
A major knockoff.
When I showed the original cartoon, I ain't got my Voltron no more. My nephew broke it back and they been like, yeah, I got that toy in 84. Like, I didn't know, like, I know, yeah. Knockoff. And it's cheesy.
And you know, that was back when those toys was made out of metal. You get hit with those.
The original boy came in the big box. You get sold that for $2,000. So now you get a Voltron, that boy like this.
I'm pretty sure if you look at the original Voltron to see what it's worth right now in mint condition. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure
the action figures, but I had to, man.
Yeah.
I could price on damn 5,000 at least. Yeah, they're making everything from error, unfortunately.
Yeah, they definitely remaking everything. No, that's
the best era.
Yeah, man. Even TV shows is they starting to remake it, like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They got that out there.
That's not bad. I mean, it gives a more realistic take on being rich and you deal with some real problems, I guess.
Yeah, and then they modernized it to the times we in today, and make it relevant. They about to do Martin the same way. They about to do Martin a remake.
And all that started when that dude had made that trailer.
Yeah,
Fresh Prince, and they're like, you know what? Just make I mean, for Will Smith, that's bringing a new generation of people to these characters.
And you keep it going. You keep it going during that time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely keep it going, man. Hey, this was a great show, man. I appreciate you inviting me out tonight with everybody, brother.
Yeah, you guys co-host on yeah, AI is the devil. That I wrote.
Hey, yeah. The AI thing, man. We heading into a era of craziness here in the next few years because the technology is going to grow so rapid that it's going to happen faster than we prepared for.
I wouldn't be shocked if they try to do iRobot.
Oh, they already doing it in some countries.
You got your Rosie from the Jetsons cleaning the house and all that. Gotta leave that stuff alone.
I tell you right now, if you I'm surprised they're not doing it for the Lions. If you go down here to the Braves, where they play at Mercedes-Benz, and you come down there after a certain time at night before the game, the night before, it's gonna be, you'll hear some footsteps. You'll think it's a real dog. It's a robot dog. And it'll turn around on you, put the camera on you, and tell you how many seconds you got to get up out of here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They say robots in lottery companies. What the?
Yeah. We there, man. You got forklifts driving themselves. I was at the Miami airport a few weeks ago, and something kept beeping at me. And I'm thinking to myself, you know how those cars go through the airport, they carrying the people that's handicapped? Well, this was an actual wheelchair. It was automatically going through the airport without anybody in it, and then it went and picked the lady up, and the lady got in, and then it took her to her gate, and that was at the Miami airport. And I was like, that's the first time I seen that before, and I was like, oh boy.
Now in trucking, I was told they got a few trucks that's automated.
Oh yeah,
they might have a driver there or maybe control the box, because if something happened, you gotta have a backup plan.
Yeah, they definitely got some automated trucks. Yeah, that's the scary thing, man. Because some of them Teslas, they've actually had it where the thing been driving down the road and it just shut down on them, and then caused like a 10-car pileup because of that.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you look at some videos on YouTube, that's happened. Not so much that cyber truck, but the other ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It's craziness, bro.
Yeah, man. We get infatuated because we're always trying to come up with. I mean, hell, President Obama said they were trying to make an Iron Man suit. So
hey,
you see this stuff, people like, is it feasible? Put us on people, see what we can do.
The Iron Man thing is real now. They can deliver your food. Like, say we out at what's a park that's in the open, like where people will come and drop in at like a let's just say Belle Isle. Say we at Belle Isle and somebody come flying in like the Iron Man and bring us the Domino's pizza or whatever, just like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I gotta go research that. I never heard about that one.
No, I'm saying, man, go on YouTube, man. This technology will mess you up, man. We really, I think our next 5 years until this decade right here. You remember when we came into the millennial years, how the cell phone era took off from 2000 to 2009?
I remember the first iPhone. That was like crazy.
Yeah.
Then I thought like, oh, they just took the iPod and put a phone with it. Okay. I'm
telling you, man. Go out there and look up the it's like an Iron Man type thing, and a dude flying around, and he's bringing the people Domino's out there at the little outdoor concert that they was at.
I'm definitely gonna look this one up.
Yeah, and I was out in California. They got the little robotic Amazon things delivering, things to crazy.
Yeah, we really are getting there with all this tech.
Hey. We live in the life of the Jetsons. We about to have the flying cars here in about probably next year. The flying cars, you'll be able to buy it.
Hell, they made the Apple Watch. I was telling people, so you want to be Inspector Gadget? What you talking about? Remember you talked to Penny?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, like, yeah. I remember I used to watch cartoon all the time. Like, they actually made that real. And you can look at somebody and talk to them.
Yeah, FaceTime. The FaceTime, like the Jetsons, all they was doing the Zoom before the Zoom.
Now we don't got the machine where they just, you want steak, eggs, and bacon. We ain't got that yet. And all the food come out. But they working on it. yeah, on the crash. See, but you're not wrong. Yes, you did have that ass. Yep. Now one thing, I hope they are doing testing, because some people like to indulge in some weed or some drink. You don't want them putting the suit on and trying to get the food. That's gonna be a viral moment. Like, this dude was how is you drunk in an Iron Man suit trying to bring my food, man?
Well, the next thing gonna be, if they don't come in the suit, is because it's already happening, is the drones. The drones is going up and they can drop your food.
The military stopped that because that was about to be real big. That was about to be like you see a Night of Living Dead in the air, just drop something like, we can't have y'all in there because maybe they're weapon destruction or terror section. Cut that out. That's the only time I ever saw the military like, y'all ain't doing that. Amazon about to be, oh yeah, we about to, man, you gonna have that boy in 30 minutes. Get that drone, get it up there, and it does make feasible sense. We can deliver drones. Oh, that old knucklehead was talking that junk on TV on CNN. I got some for him. Mm-hmm. Got rid of that. Yeah. Sound like, they shut that down quick. And it's good because you don't want to see all them drones in the air crashing trying to deliver packages.
Yeah, man. You don't want too many things flying too low over your house because then you got to worry about stuff crashing through your house.
Because you always got that evil genius like, man, they used to pick on me in 8th grade. I got something for them. Nah, we good.
Yeah.
We good. Let people stay on the ground.
I agree.
Well, I wouldn't say it ruined the world. It's made a lot of people lazy. Because some technology is good. Yeah. But some of it is good.
Yeah, it's definitely made us way more like I give you guys a perfect example. Just having a cell phone. I can't name 5 people numbers I know by heart. But if this would have been in the 90s, I would have been able to not only give you 5, but probably 20.
I mean, we had the beepers and the payphones.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You stop it on the side of the road where I'm on my way. What's up? Hey, grab us a pizza. I start way in the road. For real.
Yeah. We went from the pagers to now the cell phones. It's a different world, man. It really is.
Dude, years ago in the Rackham building in the basement, they had a payphone that you didn't have to put quarters in. That was my phone.
Wow.
Now I work with older people that were married back at the time I was still young, single, and they it's like they started since knew I was on the phone with a female. I'm in there because it's in the stairwell, so I got door closed. I'm getting out work. We're going through, you know what I'm saying? He'll bang on the door, phone check, like, what the hell? It's like, who's phone checking you? Are you okay? I'm like, and they just dying laughing. They fucking up. Yeah, like, I drive a work truck. I make it back. I drop it off somewhere. It's just every man out there, man. And I thought it was a joke at first, because I'm like, then my boss like, oh yeah, no one really knows, but it just worked. Are we done? We stripped the floor, we waxed. It's 8 o'clock. We leave 11. Who at home? Somebody need to talk to me. I'm trying to see what's happening.
Yeah, we talk about technology. It's also affected the dating world, because if you listen to the people who are out there single now, the women will tell you chivalry is of old, and everybody's trying to meet them through social medias.
I couldn't believe what my original host Terry, shout out to her, was telling me about these sassy men, and I'm like, what? Hold on, man. You are not going to besmirch a man's name in front of me saying sassy. It's like, Jeff, they be doing this. I'm okay, well, what constitutes sassy? Let's go down the rabbit hole. They want flowers. They want you to open the door for them. I'm like, what? Earth? Hey, what? And be looking at you like you ain't open the door, like, what the fuck? What parallel world I'm living in?
Oh, man.
Sassy. What the hell? I'm about to defend the honor of a man. Got my shield. Like, nah, dog. Yeah, that's sassy. I can't.
Yeah.
Nah, I had flowers given for him. Like, it's okay, but I ain't tripping on that.
Yeah, times done shifted.
And I've seen videos on social media about it. Like, no, dude, you ain't supposed to be. No, bro. Nah, brother. No. Oh, yeah. You do gotta watch for the filters, because people don't look like themselves no more. Now, I might make some females mad.
Catfishing to the nth degree.
Now, I might make females mad, but I'm just gonna say it. We need to get out of this era of going to the wedding and prom when you do your makeup daily. It is too much. You see some people face, and then you see with and out, and it's two different people. I'm like, nah, man, that's nah, dude. Nah, it's a people probably saying, man, they committed a crime. They didn't give me false goods. Because this is, and they don't look around like they put that much makeup on. They look like this. Can you take all of it off? Like, what the hell? Ooh.
Hey, I tell you a funny story, man. When I was at state,
Yeah,
I remember I had a class with a young lady, and you know how like somebody they recognize you and they push you because they know you. So
yeah.
so the girl pushed me, but I'm used to seeing her with makeup on. When she pushed me, I'm looking at the girl like, do I hit this girl? Like, I don't hit women. Like, who is this? Who is this pushing me, man?
We don't hit nobody, but
yeah,
the fact she looked like a totally different person.
I'm like, what is this girl pushing me for? So the first thing I thought was, let me ask her a question like, okay, so I was like, where's your boyfriend at? Soon as she said his name, I was like, oh my goodness.
She put a Friday on Janet Jackson like Freddie Jackson. It's a sad thing, but
it was night and day. It was night and day.
It's you can find so many videos like, dude, that is not what it's supposed. Nah, man, I don't know what he got this prom and wedding look. That ain't it. Just put a little bit on. You're beautiful. You're already beautiful. You just add a little bit, not beat your face like.
Yeah,
like you just got to keep that on because I don't know this person. That's not who I married.
Yeah, you know I'm far from a woman, but I think the purpose originally for makeup was to become an enhancement to what you already are, not to be a game changer, if you will. If you going from let's just say a 1, let's say you go from a 1 to a 10. Now that's just diabolical right there, man. Come on now. We got to stop this because now you didn't show me a 10. You better stay at 10 this whole relationship. Whatever you was wearing, you got to keep that on the whole time now. Because when that guy wake up the next morning, he looking at you like, wait a minute now. Who is this that broke in?
Brace yourself because you're gonna laugh.
Oh Lord.
No, that's it. Looking like they got Gang Bang back Crayola box. I had to brace you, Todd. I had to brace you for that one. Rapper looks like Doodle Bear.
Oh man.
They must got the crown of Jack over there. Crayola box.
Oh.
That's so funny. And to be fair, so not Jeffy's hard on the women. No, us fellas, we don't need that tech where they're putting. I don't even want to call it toupee because like they paste it on your head and they chop that boy up and you looking smooth. Like what the fuck is this? So had they tested that glue so if you get in the water it won't fly off like back in the day with them toupees? Because you got this sweet. I mean, they cuts be on some hair wars. You need to be on the runway with that thing, boy. Walk it, boy. Walk it. But if you get in the water with that boy, just boop. And like, that was a man piece, as they call it.
You know, now they got some of the waterproof glue. they got some waterproof glue out there, man. That, like you said, finally, you know, the men are able to bring back the what they say. I'm bringing sexy back. They're able to go out there. Hey, you know,
that was a
bring it back
with a female. She's showing the girl, okay, you gotta put it all the way on there, tight, so don't move. And cut him up like. I mean, it's like the jaws of death to pull that thing on. It's like, what the? Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of my favorite wrestlers. It ever get that bad? Well, by a good grace of God, I guess he trying to make me a pass at some point. My line is still where it's at. If it ever start doing that, we're just cutting all of it off. You're gonna be stone cold, bald head with it.
Hey, come on home, as we call it. Come on home, man, and go bald.
That's not a bad. Okay, first date.
Oh,
Women ain't a bad idea.
but you know what? That's a hidden thing. What she just said. The reason she said swimming, you get to see what she really look like.
No, that's what Eric. Eric giving out some free game right there.
Yeah, hey.
I know he's silly as hell.
Hey, no, hey, Eric, you preaching over there, brother. Because you got to know what you work with. I don't know if anybody out there seen the movie I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Man, that's what I think about.
That's the times we in right now.
The lashes, up.
That's
some of the lashes, they fingernail.
They
real?
Hey, they got the BBLs. They got all that stuff, man, and it's a different. I mean, I'm all for people enhancing themselves, but at some point, enough is enough.
That movie came out, what, 88 to 80, 87 to 89 somewhere. And we look at that like that girl
somewhere in that window.
Her leg, her hair. That's crazy. And that's the real thing.
That's common right now.
A real I'm gonna take the wig off, take these, boom, 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 take the push up. Like, what the hell? For the real, you please stand up.
You got to know.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta get in the gym, put the work in.
Yeah, you got surgery. It's rough. It's rough for men out here, and even the women today that's out there dating. You gotta look deep before you leap.
Yeah, I heard about the booty thing. Yep. You ain't lying. And I think some people, they gotta know their expectations be just unrealistic. Honestly, I mean, you didn't need a Kevin Samuels tell you only making 30,000, but you want 200,000 figure. Come on, the numbers don't add up.
Well, I always tell people all the time, man, is you got to think about it. If somebody truly making 200,000, 300,000 a year, a lot of times you won't necessarily know unless you're looking at their vehicle or somebody that knew them. So the young lady that's making 30 or 40,000, 9 times out of 10, you're not even in the same networking events that person is at.
Mm-hmm.
So the chances of you being able to meet that gentleman is slim to none. Yeah. So when I hear them say he has to be this, I always say, well, where do you go to meet? Where have you met your previous boyfriends? Oh, well, he met me at the nightclub. I was like, oh, we can stop this conversation right now, because I can promise you, the dude you claiming you want is not going to be in there.
And we go here and just say, like, what's his name? Pookie, Ray? Felipe, who? What's his name? Well,
what's his name?
Type dude. It ain't this that you're shooting for. And we do it too. We love them. We love them and that be here, wild things too. But you got to be a little realistic. If you want someone that's in the 200,000 man or female salary, you need to be working towards that. Where they might rock with you, but on both sides, you got people saying, "Oh, if they ain't got 6 inches, 6-pack, and 6 figures, it's a no-go." Right?
Yeah.
Hold on, man. You ain't making that.
Yeah. Hey, unless you in those networking events that's with those people. If you're in the networking event with engineers, IT, things of that nature, you're not going to do that. Say, look at Kim Kardashian.
You're there making that.
Yeah.
You like Jafar and Aladdin, him. Yeah. She has some work done.
Yeah, she definitely has some work done, and that's why I always tell everybody. That's what I think. It's a whole nother episode, because the reality TV has changed the game.
And that's like TV instead of, no, you shouldn't even want to be really watching that. Because some people think that's how certain cultures act.
Yeah.
After watching that, like, no, that's scripted, man. America loves drama. We do.
Yeah, they stir things up, you know. That's for the ratings.
Don't want to see 5, 6 females in one house having a pleasant conversation. They want to hear, well, you know, Linda was looking at Tom. We got the footage. Let's show it. And now no one know that she saw the footage, so she come out and they pan the camera on and she got that 3:00 about to be all in her grill. They're like, and you start noticing other women, like, you feel the tension in the room and change. Like, what's up with so and so? What's she looking? Then what's wrong with you? If that boop, 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 do one more time with like, whoa. And they got you better, it's about to jump off. You better get on the show. Then viewership probably jump. The people start tweeting about it, talking or whatever. And now they got what they want.
And like I say,
fight.
They create that drama.
Like, nah, man, that's not a way to make money. That's crazy.
100%.
Yeah. You see old school. Want to help contribute. You know, today's generation is different.
Yeah, it's a different time. You know, you came from the right generation. This generation now, it's a whole different world.
I want to be a trophy person.
Yeah. Want to look good, but that's it.
Yep. Live your own lifestyle of stars. You're right.
Yep.
They as messed up as us.
Yep.
Well, you got any last words?
Closing remarks. Closing remarks today, because we was talking on something heavy. I'll say this to the men out there: whether you lost your job, you lost a loved one, or you just dealing with some things, PTSD, or maybe even another different entity, whether it's bipolar, schizophrenia, things of that nature. I would just say that you seek the counseling that's needed, because therapy is really, beneficial if you can go and get the help that's needed when you're in a position to want to be heard, have some things to say, because sometimes your circle is not licensed to give you the resources to bounce back and be the person that you need to be. Not just for your family, but the person you need to be for you. So I would say invest in yourself. I'll end with this quote, and I'll say when you get on the airplane, one of the things that they say for the safety precautions is, if you're traveling with little ones and we lose air pressure in the cabin, put your oxygen mask on first. We got to take care of ourselves first before we can help anybody else in this life. So I know we don't like the doctors always, but listen to your brother from another mother. And I'm telling you right now, no matter what ethnicity you are, a nationality, if you know that you need help, we have the number on the screen here. Call there. Reach out to people in your circle to get you to a therapist. Whether you have insurance or not, there's ways to get the help that you need. And on a lighter note, with the fun things that we talked about, make sure that you're doing something fun. You work all day. I always say work hard, but play harder. Whatever play is for you, go out and do something fun. Travel, golfing, fishing, shopping. Some people do retail therapy, as they call it. The ladies call it. If shopping is fun, shopping is fun for you, just make sure it's in your budget. But do whatever that's fun and that's legal, not illegal, but legal. And that's my take, good people. It's been a pleasure to be on here tonight. I'll let Jeff finish.
No, Eric's had a great show. Appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
We'll be joining again. Yep. That's fun on Saturday night. Let's invite Jeff. And like I said, both generation night, you guys too. My final thoughts will be, if you find yourself dealing with any type of loss where it puts you in a depression state, go get help. It's okay not to be okay. Go get help. Call the number. or go talk to someone. Like, hey man, if you don't know what to do, get the ball rolling. Where, hey man, something ain't right. I've been going through a lot of stuff, and I just always feel this. And they your people. They gonna know. We're gonna go to pastor or therapy. We're gonna find someone to make sure you good. And on a lighter note, before we talked about, you gotta get some me time, whatever it is, because you only have a life, and you can find yourself working day and night to get to a comfortable life, and life has passed you by in that process. Because all of it is a process, and it's going to be newer stuff once you get to that destination you're going to deal with. So at least start having some measure of balance. Well, it ain't like this, but somewhere like this in that journey. So you can be good, because you can get there, cross that finish line, and be, man, they almost organs failing. Like, what you mean? Like, they ran themselves to the ground trying to get to this nice living, this company, blah, blah. And God don't want you to do it like that. He wants you to be comfortable when you get there, so you bring somebody else along, or plant a seed, helping somebody else, pay it forward. Can't get that if you jacked up. You know. Def, thank y'all for coming out. Best show you can have from comfort of your home, because ground floor, we keep it real. We grown. We don't keep no fake fun. Now, if you watch the journey of, that's my interview show. That's to help you find a purpose, all that. Sports Lounge, his cousin, she has some crazy takes by people. We're going to talk about a crash on there. Fridays at 9:30, you're going to get a laugh. But when we do this one, this for grown folks. If people on the show, we're going to be grown, give our best take on whatever topic is.
And having fun with it.
And be mutually respectful to each other. You know,
100%.
Time on cover. Hey, let people know. Middle ground. Go check it. Subscribe to the hookup.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Let them know. He was at the crib, having a nice beverage, having a great time. Because you comment, I'm put on the screen. You can put you part of the show. So we hope y'all enjoyed your night. We got one more day of the weekend left. Make it count. Do something for yourself. And have fun. Y'all have a good night.
Have fun. Y'all have a good night. Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.